What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The 29th of January, quarter after 7 in the morning, Sunday over on the East Coast. Pretty early here looking at the markets on this Sunday. So we're going to look at Flare Network / Tether. This is the KuCoin data. This is a daily chart. We have a bunch of new levels after getting home yesterday evening and following Flare on my phone while out during the day. We had a great day yesterday, up 15.84%. Great day, and running into some resistance today and actually yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't have these levels on the chart for yesterday's video, but they are on now and they will remain on the chart. So we will discuss those. So let's get right into this. Flare, do a quick recap. So this white line here at 3962, this white horizontal line that runs right through the chart here, is an area that was support, flipped into resistance, and then it was also an area we were looking for the price to break out and close above. So that actually happened yesterday, which was the 28th of January. We broke above that, as you can see with this big green candle, and we had a close up there at 44.90. 44.90, and that level that we wanted to break above was at 39.62, I believe it says. 39.62. So that came into play perfectly. That gives us... that puts this chart, this pair, into a much more bullish scenario. We're going to talk about an even more bullish scenario, but this is a really good start. Also, a quick recap is on the 27th of January, we had a solid break back above our overhead resistance line, which is running on a 45-degree angle here. I think we talked about it in this video. Maybe it was, I think it was Flare, that you could have used this day as a partial entry because we broke above overhead resistance and closed. And then you could have used yesterday's break above and close as another entry. Maybe you took 50% of a position on the 27th and then the other 50 on the 28th. I think that was what we talked about yesterday. So that's that. That is the quick recap for the yesterday's video. What I'm looking at here this morning is we have a bunch of new levels on the chart. We have a red or pink circle up on the top left-hand side. So I didn't have this level on the chart, unfortunately, yesterday, but we have a target / resistance level at 45.39. 4539, which is this yellow line on the chart right here. Like I said, this was not in yesterday's video, so you could not have used it as a potential target area if you were looking to take some profits or go short Flare, if that's something that you're into, which I'm pretty sure some people are very bearish on this project. So that is a new level. Like I said, it was not in yesterday's video. It now is it will stay on the chart. So after getting that level on there, it makes sense because it makes sense why the price paused and is finding resistance there. So if you're new to the channel, real quick, we have these lines all over our charts above the market, and for this project, we don't have any listed below the market, but you'll see a lot of the cryptos that we do talk about, or stocks, we have lines below the market. Basically what they are is support and resistance lines, and they are targets for a period of time. So as the price was breaking out yesterday on the 28th, like I said, if we had this 45.39 level on the chart, we didn't. If we did, as price approaches that level, we would expect a reaction, as in some kind of a pause or for the price to find resistance there. And this pair, this Flare Network / Tether, is doing that perfectly, as you can tell. Let me, if I go like that, you could see that we wicked above that price level and we got pushed back below it. So it is resistance. We hit the target and it is acting as resistance. What we don't know is how long that will be resistance. Let me get rid of that. So it could be broken back above today and turned into support. And if that is the case, then we look higher. We look for our next levels above the market, which would be 49.10 and 49.65. Those are these green and yellow lines right here. That is our next set of targets above the market. Now, the price could pull back here for a while and then break out. Like I said, we don't know how long this will act as resistance, which is that 45.39 level. But I do use them on my charts. As price approaches, I keep that in mind, and I expect to have some kind of a reaction. Now, of course, you could get a massive break like this, but usually at some point it will pause at one of our levels. So also keeping that in mind. Let me get rid of this arrow. So that is good to have on the chart. Like I said, it was not in yesterday's video, but it is there now, so you can obviously pay attention to it. If we start to get a rally back above it, expect that, one, we could get pushed back down below it as resistance, but what I would be looking for would be a close above that level. If we get a close above that level, that tells me that the risk scale is favoring higher prices, as in we could be heading up to that 49.10 or 49.65, I believe it is, that green line right here. So that is that. Unfortunately, didn't have that on yesterday's video, but we do have it now, so we will pay attention to it, and we can see that it is acting as it should, which is a target / resistance. Real quick, we'll come back to this. Let me go to the 3-minute time frame, and let me fix this. So here it is in perfect play. Well, here's actually a couple things. So we have a breakout here above our 39.62 level. We rally up, don't quite hit our 45.39, pull back down. Look what happened right here, guys. Perfect support on that 39.62 level. 39.62. And then we got a explosive, massive, huge breakout to the upside, right to our 45.39 level, and then we had some whipsawing around that level because that is an important level and it is acting as a target / resistance. Put in a lower high right here and pulled back. Another shot up to it, pulled back to it, actually turned it into support. Lower high, and then resistance, and here we are right now. So that is if you scale back to the 3-minute time frame, you can really narrow into the tight trading. It's a great time frame. If you are or want to be an active trader, I highly recommend the 3-minute time frame. Gives you a little bit of a zoomed in, closer look on either stocks or cryptos, whatever it is that you are or want to be trading. So that is that. Like I said, we'll have to see what happens today. Can we get back above the 45.39 level? Maybe. What we want to see is today's candle close. If today's candle can close above that, then that would tell me that this price could be ready to go higher up to that next level, 49.10 or 49.65. We also have a couple more levels on the chart. Above that, we have a 53.32 and a 54.90, which are these up in here. So that is that. And they all work the same way. As price approaches, we expect the price to either get really, really close in today's and yesterday's scenario. It could trade above it, but I do expect some kind of a pullback, at least to it or back under it. Let's head over to the random circle in the room over here. So just as we broke out past this, so we have this 45-degree angle here, this white line on the chart, this wedge of cheese, whatever you want to call it. We had a confirmed breakout right here on the 27th because we had a close. We had follow through yesterday, strong close, and today we're getting a little bit of a indecision candle, but keeping in mind that it did hit and it is at a resistance level, so that is definitely giving the price a little bit of a battle. So we have one confirmed breakout. If we can get above this high over here, which is the high of the KuCoin data, this is the high price of, what is this high here? 52.18 on the 11th of January, which should be coming, assuming markets continue to tread higher here. A break above that high could be extremely, extremely bullish, keeping in mind that we do have some issues right here. Remember, guys, above the market resistance. And then we have one right above that high up here at 53.32. And then up there at 54.90. So those could all kind of, play a role in the price having a little bit of a struggle getting above. But this pullback we're seeing today could be short-lived, and we could be in for a big breakout. Like I said, if we can break this high here and hold, it could be very, very bullish and very, very strong. So that is kind of why I have a circle there, because it's an important level. Doesn't mean the price won't get up to there and double top and pull back for a bit. That's also an option. So we'll have to see, but it's important. So we're keeping an eye on it as price approaches. We're also not going to ignore, though, that the prices we have above the market, which are resistance/target levels. We do have a level up there at 60.70 right here, 60.70. So we could get that break above this high over here on the 11th of January. Get above our two resistance levels above the market there, which is 53.32 and 54.90, which are these two. And we could be going up strong. We could hit that 60.70 level and then close below it, kind of like what happened yesterday and then so far today. And that could act as resistance for a period of time, even after we break that high of the 11th. On a percentage basis, let's say that took place today and we get a rocketing candle to the upside from where we're trading at today. We take out the high on the 11th. We get up to our target there at 60.70. That is a 37% move from where we're trading at today. So that's what I got here on my chart. Like I said, we updated this chart with our most recent resistance/target levels. If you need those levels, take a screenshot of this video and you'll have them. They're listed on the right-hand side. So the horizontal lines on the chart also represent, on the right-hand side is the price for that level. So it's in yellow or green, which is the prices, which is the colors of the lines on the chart. I could also write them out for you. Just let me know in the comments. So we'll have to see. We did have a higher high today. We have a high today of 47.78, and yesterday's high was 47.53. So we do have a higher high today, so that is good, but we are finding resistance kind of in the middle of the trading range. So we'll see. A little bit of indecision, perhaps just a slight pause before the leg higher. Really, really enjoyed seeing this breakout on the 27th and the strong close. Like I said, we are long flare right from these levels right here, basically where that white line is at 39.62, and we were buying it on the 18th, 19th, 20th or so, right around those days, and we just continue to hold. Not financial advice, of course, not telling you to buy it, not telling you to sell it, just sharing my thoughts and kind of how I am looking at this chart. So guys, welcome to the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, consider doing so. Hit that thumbs up. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if you need these price levels. gladly share them or just take a screenshot. Either way. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your weekend.